Hi FlossTube, it's Sharon Clarks with Clarky's Crafts. This is my 12th video. I am going to talk about what's going on in my life, what's going on with stitching, and about the finishing weekend that I had with the girls a couple weekends ago. So what's going on in my life right now is my house has been framed and wrapped, and it has sheathing on the roof, so we're excited about that. The plumber called me today, and I went and picked out all my fixtures for my kitchens and my bathrooms, and he's going to start roughing in the plumbing, hopefully Friday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. Of course, it's raining today, and I think it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, so he may not be able to do it until next week, but we're moving along, slowly but surely, but we're moving along. Three weekends ago, I went to my sisters and I went to a weekend with some of our friends, and we did a finishing retreat. And then the weekend before last, which was the 24 hours of cross stitch, I did not do 24 hours of cross stitch, but I'll talk about what I did that weekend. And then last weekend, my cousin Liz and I took my Aunt Carolyn and my mother to the coast to let them go to the casinos and eat and gamble a little bit, and Liz and I went shopping. So my future plans are I am going to Orange Beach this weekend, Katrina's retreat. I'm excited about that. I love going to Orange Beach. Then in March, I am going to go to Boston. There's a group of us that do travel with the students, and we do a international trip and then a United States trip. And this year we picked Boston, so we're going to be taking some students in March. Of course, we're going to be there St. Patrick's Day. We're flying in St. Patrick's Day, so we'll hopefully miss all the crowd because we'll be getting there later in the day. But I mean, like, everybody will go home the next day or whatever. So that's going to be exciting, and hopefully my house will be finished in May. So that's my plans, that's my future, that's what's going on. Stitching wise, I didn't do a lot of stitching in the last month. I've been, I don't know, just kind of off on the stitching, maybe because I did a lot of it during December and early January. But I did, at Huntsville, one of the ladies was talking about black work, and I did join a stitch along black work. It's with hold on a second, let me look it up. The lady's name, well, her business is Peppermint Purple. You can look it up on Facebook. She has a Facebook page. It's www.peppermintpurple.co.uk. And it's a it's a free stitch along of black work. She releases a pattern every week, and so there's going to be a free pattern for 52 weeks for the year. It's a full year stitch along, and I think she released one today, so I'm caught up except for the one that she released today, and this is what I have done so far. Hold on a second. Oh, needs a little light. I'm really happy with it. I like it. It's not too much, just enough for a week. We'll see how long I stick with that. You know how that is. Other than that, I really haven't stitched on anything. I did do some crocheting, and I haven't finished that yet, but when I do, I'll show you. My cousin Liz's daughter is getting married on the 22nd, and so she asked me to crochet two narwhals. Those are the whales with the horn, with their little fins holding a heart. So I had to find the pattern. I got the narwhal pattern, and I got one narwhal almost finished, and then I got to find a pattern for a heart and then put them all together. But when I get it done, if I haven't made my video yet, I'll take a picture so you can see it. Other than that, I haven't really done a lot of crafting. I've been kind of not on a log, I guess I could say. So let's talk about what I did for the finishing weekend. So first thing I'm going to do is they're not in any particular order. I'm going to do the ornaments first, and then I'll do bookmarks. So I'll start off with the first 3 ornaments that I did, or some 3 ornaments. Now, I call it a finish because it's finished completely. I just have to put a hook in it to hang it. So the first one was I think it's called Haunted House, the Autumn Harvest series by Mill Hill. Cut it out, sewed it together, and put the felt on the back. The second one, and I love this one, it's beautiful, is the Jeweled Pear. Again, I cut it out, put the felt on it. Now I have to just put a hook on it. And then the third one like this from Mill Hill is the Snowman Stocking. And I see that I need to trim up my felt a little bit. Okay. Now, the other thing that I did is I finished some other ornaments. These 2 were already finished because it has a little tassel on it. I didn't put all the tassel on, or a little hanging string. That one and that one were already finished, and I finished these. That one. That one. You can tell I did them. They're not quite looking like socks. They look more like hooks or J's. So those are the ornaments that I did. I also did some bookmarks. So the first one I did was this one. It's the sunflower bookmark. It was a kit. The felt, I bought the felt and sewed it on the felt. It's kind of a maroony, browny color. That terracotta look. But I didn't put a tassel on it because I didn't have a tassel. So when we went shopping, I bought tassels for the other bookmarks that I made. So this was, I stitched that a long, long time ago, and I'm looking at it now going, dang, I didn't stitch it in, look how much spacing. Well, maybe because it is stitched over here, so it's spaced right. Never mind. I can see the yellow now. But when we went shopping, I bought the tassel, and I bought the fancy, sparkly felt. And it's a little stiffer felt to go along with like the starry sky. And then this one, and I put a tassel on it as well. And it was a bookmark as well. The star and the moon, the stars and the moon, I found that pattern. I think that was a pattern on a baby bib, honestly. Now, the second things that I did were pillows. I like making pillows. I'm okay with making pillows. Oops, excuse me, baby. So let's get started with the pillows. The first one is this one. I love, 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 love the birds. So this is Heart and Hands, Bird in Hand, Valentine's Day. I finished that one last year. Ow. Somebody's put her claws in me. Sorry. I did some fabric here and then fabric here. I'm working on the summer of this and the Christmas one. And I've got several more. I finished the winter one. Similarly, that was the last time we did a finish. I didn't stuff this one as well. I had Tangy helping me stuff this one. It's pretty thick, pretty stiff. Okay. This one, my EGA group in 2006, oops, excuse me, my EGA group in 2006, they sent us the thread, which is Go Tigers, and I cannot think of the name of that group thread. So, and the button, and they said, okay, when you come back next month, you need to have stitched something with this and have the button attached. And so they have the fleur-de-lis on the button. So I went and found a fleur-de-lis pattern online. And I did the, I think it's called the CCAS, I think, where you stitch the background and you leave the picture out and make it stand out. And then I went and found a pretty black work pattern. And then, of course, you know, I have to match the colors, purple and gold, purple and gold. I didn't stuff this one as well. Tangy wasn't around to help me stuff at that point. You need to quit sticking your claws in me. Now I have to get up. Now the second pillow, I went to a retreat. I think it was one of Katrina's retreats when we first went. She gave us the pattern and the fabric here, the lace and the pin. And so I finished that. But when I went to put the lace on, it wasn't standing out enough. So I went and bought that pink ribbon and put it on there. And of course it's not stuffed good enough yet, because you see how it's got some puckers, but I'm still happy with it. It's pretty. You have to move for a second. Now, a couple other pillows that I did this one. And as you can see, I didn't get down in the corners enough. And I had a little trouble with the sewing on with the, because I tried to use the sewing machine and that didn't really work. I had to hand sew it, but that's okay. It was pretty. You're going to have to get down. Say hello to Esmeralda, the cat that won't let you do anything but pet her. I did put on the hat, and I think Jennifer had the green fringy things, the fake pom-poms, I guess. This is a pattern I finished last year. I finished it with the velveteen. I do a pretty good job sewing it together and closing it up. You can see where I closed it up at. All right, after the pillows, let's look at the no-sew cubes. I love doing no-sew cubes. They are so quick and easy to do. I did use that green styrofoam that you use for floral decorations for a couple of them. Not a good thing, especially when you're trying to cut it and you breathe it in. Ugh. This is one that I did with the green. Now, it's missing the ribbon on top, because the bow on top. I think I want to do a bow with maybe some pumpkins or something. This is Wicked Patch by I can see her, the cross-eyed cricket, I think. It was one of the Silver Needles when we went to one of the Silver Needles retreat, and it was one of the freebies, gifts. You know, we were supposed to stitch on it there. But I put it in the picture, it's a hanging, and I did it as a no-sew cube. So I've got to put the ribbon on the top, the decorations on the top. Another one. Sorry, the cat had knocked it off. Is this one. This was one of those little cheap patterns you get at Walmart for my mother. I think I'm going to do the rest of them. She's got like an eggplant or squash or tomato or something. There's 2 or 3 more. So I got to get some sunflowers or some daisies and put on top of it. Oops. Pull that thread, Sharon. See where it goes. Okay. So it's not officially finished, but I didn't have the supplies with me to finish it. So now these last 3 cubes, this is what I mean by, you see how it's got the ribbon on it with the bow, the cute little bow. This is Harvest, I think. And I don't remember if it's Bent Creek or Trilogy, or I don't remember. I just like these. I always like the little square ones. The ones with squares and stuff. And so that's the autumn one. Beautiful fabric. Quick and easy. Pins. All you need are pins. Styrofoam. I got a Halloween one. Again, I didn't have a bow that looked good with it. I had all these pastel-y bright colors instead of wintry colors. Just pin it on the top. Pin it on. And then this is a one of the photo booths. I think this is a Bent Creek Frankenboo. Isn't that funny? I love the little ones. I got the ham and eggs. Oh, I did that one as a pin keep, the ham and eggs. So you got the bow on the top. And you just sit it on the shelf for Halloween. So, oh, one more. I hope. See how it's got the ribbon, the cutesy ribbon with a cutesy bow on it? That's what they're all supposed to look like. You can just put a bow on, or you can wrap ribbon around it. I've had that ribbon forever. I needed to use it. Because you know why have it if you're not going to use it, right? Now, this one. So this pattern right here was a pattern that someone gave me, and it goes in a card. So you cross stitch this and then you stick it in the card, but I knew I wasn't going to give it to anybody as a card, so I decided to stick it on the front of a box. So I went to Hobby Lobby and bought a box, you know, and some paint. I painted the box the blue color, and that's fabric. I think that's the same fabric as the, yep, it's the same fabric as the pillow with the bees on it. Stuck that on there, glued that on, and glued this on top of it. So I have a cute little beachy box. I like that. And then, let's do this one. Alright, so this one is the Oh Say Can You See? And believe it or not, I did it twice. I am not going to do another drum, I don't think. I sewed the bottom on, everything went good. Sewed the top on, the top was too big. I got around to the side, and I couldn't get it to fit. So I had to take it all the way back out, cut down the circle, and redo it. I made sure the circle fit inside of the Oh Say Can You See? And then I did it again. And when I got to the end, I almost thought I wasn't going to make it. And it turned out really cute, but I'm not big on the finishing. If look, the no-sew cubes and the pillows are the things I like to do. The pin keeps are a little much for me too, because you gotta, you know, pad and wrap one side, pad and wrap one side, then you have to sew them together, and then you have to wrap it, and then you put your pins in. That's a lot of work for me. So I didn't, you know, not big on that. Got two more. The next one is Robin Hood. I finished this one this year, and I decided to do it as a wall hanging. So now I've got to find something to hang it on. Make it really cute. I'm not a bad stitcher with a sewing machine. Seamstress, I guess you should say. But you know what? I did this one twice too. I did face to face and put the padding on. No, I did face, padding, face. Sewed it all together, turned it inside out, and my padding was on the outside. So I had to put it back, take it all apart again, and do face to face and then padding. I mean, I had it sewed all the way around, not the bottom. Turned it inside out and realized I'd done it wrong. So I fixed it, turned it around, took it out, then I sewed around the outer edge so that I could just sew the bottom shut without me having to do a whip stitch. So, and then I stitched in the ditch around the fabric to make it look kind of like a little window. I like that one, and I'm going to have to figure out where to hang that one. Probably in here somewhere until I have my craft room, and then I'll hang it in my craft room. So the last one that I did is this one, and I was really excited about the way it turned out. So we went to, I think it was Hobby Lobby, it might have been Joann's where I got the sled. It was a $25 sled I got for $5. And then I did the fabric all around a card, stuck it on, did the pattern, patted it around a card, stuck it on, and then Jennifer had these little bells and acorns, and so she's like, you need to put that on there, and so I'm like, okay, and then it turned out really cute, and then it was like, we need a bow at the top, so there's the bow, and it's going to hang in my new house at Christmas. So that is all that I did for the weekend. The next weekend was 24 hours of cross stitch, and like I said, I'd bought a new laptop. So what I wanted to do is, I have a lot of pictures. I ended up having like 25,000 pictures on my old laptop, which there's probably about 6,000 or 7,000 or 8,000 of them that are duplicates. So maybe even more than that, because my trip to London and my trip to Ireland, I think I have duplicates, and in some places triplicates of the picture, because there's the picture, and then there's the downloaded picture, and then there's the Facebook picture. So I think I have several of them that have 3 that I have to go through. Well, I spent the whole 24-hour of cross-stitch weekend sorting pictures. I had dumped everything into one file, and then I just started sorting them by year. And then once I got them sorted by year, then I started sorting each year by month and putting the month that it was taken and putting them in folders. And now I'm going through those folders and looking for duplicates and throwing away the duplicates and putting all my craft pictures in one folder. So this laptop doesn't have any pictures on it because I'm still not finished with it, but I did get them all sorted into years and months. So now I just have to make sure that, because somebody took pictures with a camera without setting the date. So I've got some 2005 pictures of Leif, and he wasn't born in 2005, or some 2005 pictures of Tyler, who wasn't born in 2005. So I have to go and sort those out and figure out where they belong. But hopefully I can get those sorted and get them on this laptop, because my other laptop is about to die, and I need to get my pictures off of there before it does. So that's what I did for the 24 hours of cross stitch weekend instead of cross stitching. But hopefully soon, well, Friday, I'm going to the Orange Beach retreat. I will be stitching Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll have to come home Sunday night, but I'm going to wait late to do that, because we're stitching till late that day. They can I think we got it until midnight, but I'm not going to stay till midnight. I'm not an early riser. I don't like to get up early and come to work, so I'll leave late, come home, get up at my normal time. I think that's everything. I will post some pictures of my house at the end of the video right now, well, in a minute. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a quick video. Hopefully next time I can show you what I worked on in Orange Beach, and I'll have some finishes for you of cross stitch. Talk to you later. Thanks.